Howdy folks. Robert Fitzpatrick, the man from Staten Island who liquidated his life savings of $140,000 to post advertisements in the New York subway system and billboards and other such about the end of the world. He had bought into Harold Camping's vision of doomsday hook, line, and sinker, and while much of the news has been about Camping himself, I've cut a few choice bits about Robert Fitzpatrick. When 6 p.m. Eastern Time came and went, he stood there in the middle of Times Square, answering to the throngs that had surrounded him. And, poor but brave bastard that he is, he stood up and simply admitted his mistake, and with what looks to me to be great humility in his bewilderment, he simply answered those questions that came to him. People pressed him, people humiliated him, made fun of him. Eventually the news showed up and began their inquest. Robert Fitzpatrick is an example of a humble but very credulous fellow, a representative from that camp, that very pitiable camp. And while I don't really care about Harold Camping or what happens to him, I kind of care a lot about Robert Fitzpatrick. He is a pitiable figure to me. He is a relatable character, a genuine human being awash in this mess, this nonsense that he's allowed to permeate his mind, but there he stood, taking the abuse of the onlookers. So, I don't have much to say on his behalf. I barely know him, having only seen him for the 10 minutes of video that was recorded and put out there. But I do have something to say to him. To Robert Fitzpatrick, you sorry bastard, I really feel for you. I hope that tomorrow is a better day. Cheers. Good night out there, folks. Enjoy the rest of your lives, now that you've got them again.